Hey, thank you so much for being here today. If you are looking to build your business online, then you're going to love today's show because I am going to go over with you how to have success with Facebook challenges. And what I've seen and witnessed and experienced myself is, being able to build a know, love, and trust with complete strangers that are coming into a challenge group. And by the end of the week, or maybe even a few days, they know you enough because you've helped them get results that they are willing to take the next step with you. So if you're looking to build your business online, then this episode is for you. If we're meeting for the first time, my name is Lisa Rooney. I help online marketers and entrepreneurs build their business online, and specifically I help with automation so that you actually get time freedom, because a lot of entrepreneurs end up wanting to leave their 9-to-5 job and end up working 7-to-7 in their own business. So I usually help with automation so that you actually have time freedom. If you are just checking in, put in the comments where you're watching this from, and also put hashtag replay if you're catching the replay. And so let's dive into free Facebook challenges and how to grow your business with those. Also, keep in mind, there is a link someplace on this page that you can actually join my free Facebook challenge that helps you launch your first challenge. So if you don't know how to launch it, and you'll be able to gain amazing tips on this today, but if you want actually someone to help you walk you through launching your first challenge, then go ahead and click the link and you'll get into my next one that I'll actually walk you through it day by day. And by the end of the week, we will end up having you launch your own challenge. So I'll remind you of that at the end. Let's dive in and how do we start a challenge? How do we decide what the challenge is on? So it's really knowing your ideal avatar and really knowing the transformation that they want. So when you have a product or a service or a course, your own services, whatever it is that you're selling, usually your client wants to get from point A to point B. And the gap between that is your product or your service or the thing that will get them there. So when we think about what they want to achieve and the transformation that they want to experience, then we can determine what the challenge can be on. And we start with the end in mind. So we start with what you will end up wanting to close on for a sale at the end of this thing. So what do you want their next action to be at the end of your challenge? So say if it's a 5-day challenge or a 7-day challenge, what is it that you want them to do to progress forward with you? Whether it be, purchasing your services or purchasing your products. So we're taking that and we're backing it off to what's the first few steps that they would need to see for transformation that they know that you're the one that can get them there. So we're giving them some quick wins throughout this challenge. Each day can just be a small win. And when people are able to see like, okay, I was able to accomplish something that I wasn't motivated on before this, or I wasn't inspired to do on my own, or I needed the accountability or the community that you're creating through this challenge. So it's really determining what is the end goal, both for you and the client. It's, what action do you want them to take? And then let's back it off and create some small wins for them over the next week. And then, it's thinking about what you want them to do. So do you want them to join your course? Do you want them to join your program? Do you want them to hire you one-to-one? Do you maybe want to build a team? say if you're a network marketer and you want to build a team and you want to attract other business-minded people, or you want someone to buy your actual physical product. Maybe you've affiliate marketer, or you've partnered with a company and you want people to buy your product. Okay, what's the first few steps that would lead right into that for your clients or for your potential buyers? I've seen Facebook groups and challenges be very effective because it can actually give you free leads because other people are inviting their friends into this. And it's creating a community for change. And what I've seen is a lot of people start off with maybe only like 5 people in their first challenge, and then maybe like 16 in the next one. And then it exponentially grows when they keep running the same challenge. So when you get something that works, you want to just rinse and repeat it and do it over and over again. And you may want to get creative of like, okay, like let me start it on something else, But if you find something that's working, in other words, you have 5 people come in and you close one on a client or a product or service, that's working and you can scale it. Or the next time the 16 people come in and you close a third of them into it. And a lot of people want the next step because you've already validated that they can know, love, and trust you enough to be their coach to do that. So it's really a process where very quickly you can create this, like, not just a warm market, but a hot market, in the fact that you're already showing that you can help someone transform. And one of my former mentors said it best. He's like, the way to show someone that you can help them is by actually helping them. So it's creating, this space for them to change and create these little quick wins over the time of however long they're with you, however long you're running it, whether it's 3 days, 5 days, 7 days. And allowing them to create this community of change. So, how to find out exactly what they want. There's some ways within your group that you can find out exactly what they want next. And so even if you want to do this before you launch your next program or create a course or whatever it is that you're selling, you can gather data based on the people in the group. So even if it's a small amount of people, so you could create a poll. So Facebook allows you to put a poll and you can pin it as the top of the post and say, hey, what is your biggest challenge? What are you struggling with and you need solved right now? And it can be related to exactly what you're doing. And you'll be surprised on what some of the answers are, because a lot of times we want to create content, we want to create courses, we want to create challenges and team building and stuff on what we think people want, and what they want is actually a little bit different than that. So this could be a good validation thing before you get too far into there of creating something that you make sure the people that are interested in you are interested in what you have. So that's good validation of your idea. Then another way that you can validate your idea and get actual feedback is to jump on the phone with some of these people. On one of the days you could offer that you're doing a free 30-minute rapid fire coaching day. And, the first 5 people that respond can jump on the phone with you, and then have a conversation with them and really get into their pain points, and you get into what is keeping them stuck. And this is so valuable because this turns into your sales copy. It turns into your ads. This is the wording of your actual clients, of what they're struggling with and why they need you. So this turns into everything. And you can also, get some testimonials while you're on with them and just say, hey, like, where were you at the beginning of this? And now where are you at now? Like, do they feel like they can do it? Like, are they less stuck? Like, whatever it is, you can actually grab some testimonials based on this free group. And that also turns into content that you can use that validates you as a coach or you as a business builder or whatever it is that you're doing. So this, is also something that can drive engagement because, when people are offending for your time of like, oh my God, she's, they're doing rapid fire coaching. I need to be on that with them. He, she, whatever. It's like they want that. They're kind of like fighting for your time, and other people can see that. And you can also create engagement by asking questions in the group. So you can throw a post that's like asking them a question. This is your opportunity to get in front of your ideal people and find out whatever it is you want to know from them, because we can study other people's content all the time, other marketers, other influencers, other entrepreneurs and stuff like that. But what they're doing is working for them because they are them. And what you do is going to work for you because you're uniquely you. Like, you're going to bring something different to the marketplace. You don't want to bring a watered down version of everyone else. So this is your chance to get in front of your ideal people. And then as you give them results the entire week, then at the end of this, you can present live in the group, or you can create a presentation like a webinar or something like that, that gives them the obvious next step. You want to make it irresistible. And we find out what that irresistible thing is by asking them, what do you need to know next? What do you need to do next? And you can craft your offer around that and also use their own wording. So this is such a powerful way through just a free group that you can, rinse and repeat with this. So basically, maybe your first couple times with it are just going to be a learning experience. And that happens. You may not get like a ton of engagement or a ton of people in there, but all you have to do is keep repeating it. And you'll learn how to just navigate this around what people want most and start to sell more products and services to your ideal clients, and also get their wording. This turns into your sales copy. This turns into content that you can make on, blog or podcast or whatever it is that you're doing, any social media out there. And it can chunk down into, what it is that you're putting out there by their actual words of what they want. So if you're getting value, put value down below. And, I just want to remind you that I am running a free Facebook challenge group to A, show you that it works, and B, to help you launch your first challenge. This will enable you, like, I will hold your hand all the way through it. And by the end of the week, we will launch your first challenge. And to see, it gets you in front of more people in your business and more in front of your ideal person. So click the link on this page or type in challenge. If you are on Facebook, type in challenge and it will add you into the group, or the instructions will be there on how to get into the group. And I can't wait to see you in there. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I can't wait to see you next time.